Hey guys, it's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this week's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energy of the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Now I'm going to hold the artwork up in these cards so you can really see them because, you know, the artwork is absolutely stunning on these particular cards. The artist is by Lady Victoria, and yeah, they're just absolutely beautiful. So the maiden, mother, and the crone, if you've been drawn to this card, then there's this real seeking of wisdom, teaching, knowledge, understanding, essentially. And it's often said, isn't it, as we go through the stages of our journey, as we go through the stages of our life, this is basically from sort of youth into older sort of energy. And it's often said that with age comes a little bit more wisdom, certainly a little bit more understanding, and things that once mattered, things that we once fed our energy into, they change quite a lot. Often when we get older, we don't care so much about certain things. Certain things become that little bit more irrelevant. They don't have the same level of hold or power over us as they once did. So the other aspect of this card is not just about seeking the wisdoms, the teachings, the understandings of life. It's also about you being really aware of, you know, where you're actually sending your energy, what you're feeding your energy into. So it might be in recent times that things that once mattered, things that once triggered you, things that were just quite important, maybe they've changed quite a lot, and, you know, you're just really sort of protecting and investing your energy a bit more for you, rather than sort of giving away your power or just worrying about irrelevancies. And as often as like youngsters and as kids, you know, we tend to worry about so many things that they're just crap. It doesn't really mean anything. And as we get older, you know, we sort of realize what truly matters, what's truly important within our life. So there's also a little bit here about valuing not just the energy of what you're feeding into, but valuing your life in general. So it's a little bit of philosophy with this first kind of card, as it shows, quite deep. But I hope you can make sense of it if you've been drawn to card number 1. Now then, guys, as we're moving into card number 2, we're going into the energy of She is Moonlight Shy. So again, I'm going to hold this one up close so you can see the artwork because it's absolutely beautiful. So basically, if you've been drawn to this card, you've been sort of shying away, you've been fearful to be seen a little bit. And this card is actually encouraging you to now walk the path. It's encouraging you to put your best foot forward. It's encouraging you to actually step up, step out of the shadows, step into the light. You have this big, lovely full moon, which is about things kind of coming full circle. So dreams, goals, wishes, aspirations, everything starting to actually come good. And there is a road for you to sort of travel. There is a journey for you to go on, and it's just your time. So it may have felt like in the past you had all these burning goals, dreams, actions, desires, things you wanted to do, but maybe you've been limiting yourself. Maybe you've been holding yourself back. Maybe you've actually just felt like you're not good enough to receive what you seek. So you've almost been in this stage of pausing. You've been just, you know, well, it is like hiding in the shadows and just sort of staying behind the scenes. But now it's time to step up. So if there is this, you know, new job you want to turn your hand to, a new home you want to go after, a new relationship you want to experience, maybe for some of you, if I don't know, stepping into a new career move, it might be some of you are stepping up into doing holistic or spiritual work. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are, big or small, it is now your time to move forward. It's no more staying stuck. It's no more sort of finding reasons not to do something or not to invest in something, because if we look deep enough, there's always a reason not to do something. But we can spend our whole life fearing our success, or we can actually just harness our magic and think, do you know what, I'm going to go for this and I'm going to do this for me. So it's time for you to not be scared. It's time for you to put your big sort of boy or big girl pants on, and just, depending if you're male or female, and just going for it and just thinking, sod it, I'm going to have this experience and I'm going to see where the adventure takes me. And don't put that pressure or expectation upon yourself, getting to a stage where it has to be right and it has to be perfect. Just be brave enough to walk those first steps forward, and then the magic of the energy will do the rest. So quite an interesting one about stepping up if you've been drawn to this card. And finally, as we're moving into card number 3, we're going into the energy of there are other conversations. It may be some of you have been getting signs, messages from the spirit world, our ancestors, maybe even from the animal kingdom. There's often hidden messages with lovely animals, both those we may have as pets or familiars, and also just animals around us. This is basically about stopping, listening, being still, and listening to other messages, listening to the universe kind of guiding us. And often we don't do that, and often our head is so loud, it's so noisy, that we don't give ourselves that permission to pause, to really sort of listen and think and feel the energies that are naturally happening. But there are hidden conversations and hidden messages around us all the time, you know. And like it says, there are other conversations. It's just pausing, it's just slowing down the mind to hear this other stuff. So maybe mentally you've been a little bit struggling, maybe you've been a little bit exhausted recently, maybe the mind has been going 10 to the dozen, and it's just switching that down a little bit to sort of hear the messages that come in from other places. Certainly the messages that come in from spirit, but also, like I say, the messages that come in from other factors around us. So quite an interesting card, that one, if you've been drawn to card number 3. So I'm going to leave the energies with you. I hope they make a little bit of sense. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous. Just a reminder that this coming Saturday, you can catch me in Hungerford at the new sort of space by Evelyn, which is Heart Song Gems. Looking forward to a beautiful new space to read from. So can't wait to see some of you lovelies there. Just a reminder as well that tickets are going up left, right and centre for new dates for next year's tour. So if you're planning to come to any of the tour dates, you know, get booking those tickets as and when, because it'd be great to see some of you lovelies there. And we also have some tickets left for the last demo of this year, which is happening in Frome, Foxy's Den, on the 3rd of December. It's over halfway sold out now, but it would be great to see some of you lovelies if you still want to come to a cheeky Christmas demo, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So I'll leave the energies with you. Stay well, stay safe, stay fab, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Take care, love and blessings. Bye for now.